Hey, I'm here, Repossible Podcast and YouTube channel. Got something different this week. I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes here at Repossible Publishing, and we're going to do some Amazon ads. Now, if this is just not your cup of tea, stay tuned again next week, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming. But for some of you who know I'm an author and nonfiction author, I thought some of you might like to see what goes on behind the scenes here with a nonfiction author. So here we go. A nonfiction author who, by the way, does marketing and sales and advertising and everything behind the scenes and knows how to do it well and knows a lot of it. So I'm going to show you here. This is Amazon advertising behind the scenes. Over here on the left is my Amazon advertising dashboard. These are 8 different regions. There's US, Germany, UK, Italy, France, Canada, Australia, and yeah, that might be it. So here is, where am I? This is Australia. And I'm going to show you how to add a new Amazon advertising campaign. So here's a bunch of campaigns. Some of these are really old. I've just revived a few of them as I've been getting back into it. And this is a portfolio called Box Sets. I want to advertise a particular box set, my entire box set of 9 Repossible books. And over here on the right, the information I'm going to need for this. Here's going to be the campaign name, and here's the book I'm going to do. So here we go. I'm going to show you the whole, and again, if this is just not your cup of tea, no worries. Come on back next week and we'll get some more motivation and inspiration. But maybe this is motivational and inspirational for you. I mean, if you look at the spend versus sales, right? I spent that much, made that much in sales. This is it's a Amazon cost of sale. That's what this does, right? So, these aren't huge numbers, but imagine a 0 or 2 behind those. So that's the hard part, by the way, is getting more traction, really. If you know anything about advertising, like Facebook ads, they will take your money like you might as well just throw it out the window. Whereas Amazon, it's kind of weirdly hard to spend money. You want them to spend money because if you're doing well, like that one is, then it could work, right? So let's get through this pretty quick, under 10. I'm going to first, by the way, we do 1 campaign per book. So I'm going to do this one. This is the ebook. First thing I'm going to do is give it a name, because if I don't, things get really nasty. Name structure. So I copied it from my list over there, down there. Go ahead and do a couple things while I'm down to this one. You want to give it, you don't want to set it to forever. You want to give it, a few weeks or a month and let it kind of show that you're in a hurry about this. You want the stuff to happen. Okay. So by the way, normally when I do this, I'm not going to do it right now, but normally I would do all of the different countries here, right? I'm not going to do it now, like Australia, just to show how this works. So I came all the way to campaign name, got a campaign name, and I'm kind of going to go backwards. I'm going to go dynamic bid down only. That means I want them to lower my bid when they think when it's possible. I don't want them to raise it. I'm really confident about these keywords. I would let them do this top one, but this is a new ad, so I don't know yet. So I want to play it safe. I want to go down only. So we got the title, portfolio box sets. I'm going to start today, end in a few weeks, daily budget of 10. So this is interesting. I can make this 100. It doesn't matter. They're not going to spend it. I mean, rarely would they spend it. All right. This ad group name, this gets a little trickier. It's if you know Facebook ads as well, you have like your campaign and your ad set and your ad itself. I could just do the same thing here. I could give it the same as that. It doesn't really matter. So then I'm over here and choose my ebook. So I have a books, right? So I'm going to put in here and book. Remember, I'll do the paperback next. So there we can see, complete set, ad. That's the one I want to do an ad for this time. All right. Now, this is automatic targeting. That's what if I just want to let if I just want to let Amazon do whatever they want, which is actually not a bad idea. They do know what they're doing. And I do recommend doing an automatic ad, but I've already done that. So you don't need to do more than one of those. Just let it do its automated thing and you quite a bit. For here, I'm going to do manual targeting. And then when I get these 2 options here, or product. Product, things like, just to show you what it does, I mean, categories, which is also cool, but can be spendy, and then individual products. I think this individual products is actually really neat. Like I can target a specific book, right? So kind of cool. But for now, I'm going to do keyword. Keyword is usually the best, and but if you know your keywords, right? So this is really important stuff here. Default bid. I'm going to make a bid. This is Australia, but I'm going to do 36 cents. And I don't want phrase or exact. It kind of that would make 3 keywords. I just want broad. Broad kind of includes phrase and kind of includes exact. And this is a newer ad, a new ad, so I want to see how it works. So I want default bid of 36 cents. Is good for, especially for like a big paper ebook like this with many books. And then I did default bid, I did broad. Okay, so now I'm going to do enter list. So over here on the right, and this is actually the hard part, I've already researched this group of keywords. So I'm going to copy that, paste it in here, and if it doesn't let me do some, then I probably doubled up. So those are probably doubled, that's fine. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, that's that. So I could be done, but I like this negative targeting here. So I think let me see. Yeah, here's my negative keywords for Amazon. So this is stuff, free Kindle books. So this is not a free book. I don't want freebie seekers coming, and I don't want them to type in free books and get my book because they want free books. I don't want them to find my book. So I'm going to say, here's this group of keywords. I'm going to put that in. Add keywords. So now if somebody searches for this one, Christian weight loss. Now, apparently I've had that search, and that is not what my books are about. So I don't want people, if to search that, I don't want them to find my books. All right. So let's see. I think, yeah, and I want down only. I thought I already clicked that. And crazy enough, we're actually done. So we've got, here's my keyword. By the way, the naming convention I use is, this is the series. This is which book. So this isn't one book, but it's this, what kind of one book? It's this entire box set. So box, and then all of the box set. E is for ebook. Key is for what type of ad. It's a keyword ad, not a category ad or an auto ad. And because it's a keyword ad, here's happiness. Okay. So I got which one? I got that one. Great. Keyword, entered my list. It's over there. Double check your bid. Friend of mine put the decimal place in the wrong place the other day and was bidding $30, and she spent hundreds of dollars in a matter of hours. So be super careful if you're doing, this is really important, the bid. You want that to be in a certain place. So, and I just do broad because these are kind of included. Nobody does keyword. I like negative keywords because I don't like all this junk. I don't want them to find my books. I only want them to go down if they think going down would be beneficial for me. And remember, Amazon is in this for the money, right? They want me to sell books. They want me to make money because they make money when I make money. So then I've got the campaign name is that. Then I've got start date now, ends then, total budget that. So the next thing I'm going to do is exactly the same, except this is going to be a P instead of an E. And I'm going to do the exact same, except which book am I going to search? It's going to be the paperback version and not the ebook. And you might ask, well, why don't you just put them both in here at the same thing? I could, but the reporting, I like the reporting to have one campaign in one book, so I can really be clear, this campaign is doing this, and that campaign is doing that. And if I did it that other way, I'd have to dig into each campaign and look and see, aha, the paperback is doing better or whatever. So, that's it, I'm done. That's campaign. That's it. You have just seen an Amazon ad campaign being created for a box set in, where is this again? Australia. And again, I will go do this for my other 7 regions right now, and I'm going to call it a day. So that's it. Thanks. You can see it all here. It takes a few minutes or a few hours to get accepted. I do this all the time, so they get accepted quickly. But if you'd like to know more about this stuff, or especially how to sell books, and especially if you're a nonfiction author, find me, and I can help you with this kind of stuff. All right. Thanks again, Bradley Sharwin, with a very different podcast this week and YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and catch up with you next week. Bye for now.